we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
65 catch. 6. Go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jaden Daniels,
25 yards.
and the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
60 Eagles, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action. Daniels.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Here's Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. David Montgomery from 17 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 39.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 9. Hurts. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-5. Let's go now. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Daniels looking to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Lloyd will score. Touchdown, Vikings. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Dawson Knox, 32 yards.
And the Niners are back within a score. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Great move by Montgomery. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. David Montgomery with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in his first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient, How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Third down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 back, Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. To the air goes Daniels.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Daniels.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
18, pioneer, 60, 19, 70 range, 70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside. The 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Cougar 19. Trap 50. Trap 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Brock Bowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. 4 seconds all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first.